Number 35, Goga Bitadze. At point, standing 6'5", number 4, Jalen Suggs. The other guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Desmond Bane. At the small forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 22, Franz Wagner. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5, Paolo Banchero. The head coach is your home team. Once again, go Orlando Magic.
And now Dallas' starting group. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. And it's Russell in at the 1. And for Orlando, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal frontcourt pair. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
Wagner finds Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. Davis with a screen on Bane. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks the tray.
Wow, he's just as lethal as he has ever been in this league. Thompson's accuracy is top shelf.
Suggs against Russell. Suggs surveys the D. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple, and it's Desmond Bane with the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Magic head coach. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis. Coach commented, there aren't a lot of guys like AD, bigs who can control both ends of the paint. We have to be aware of him at all times, or he's going to take over the game. No doubt, Davis will be a factor tonight. Guys, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Wagner. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And the basket by Bane.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Greg.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Here's Suggs after the basket by Dallas. From deep, Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Outside Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Suggs outside. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, you've got 2 teams, one from each conference, trying to reach that upper echelon. Should be an interesting matchup. Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Yep, count it. Davis has got his second bucket on the night.
What a dominant force inside. There are few guys who can slow Davis down when he's that close to the hoop.
Here we go, one-on-one. Tipped. Now here's Banchero. 15 in his last outing. Wagner with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Wagner, the pass to Batadze. 5 to shoot. Back to Wagner. Shoots over Davis. Lively grabs the miss.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
Orlando calls timeout. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. And with spring fast approaching, let's get a lay of the land by taking a look at the power rankings. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless. Davis with a rebound. Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
And at 6'10", with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan, is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Now here's Wagner. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Black outside. Orlando again missing. And it's the Mavericks ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And it's Flagg missing.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
From 7. And that one's good. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Al Horford's checked in for Wagner. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Desmond Bane. On defense, Dallas. 6-point lead. Black with it. Still without a bucket. Bane, the pass to Batadze. Fires the 3. Davis with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And stolen by Bane. And the Magic pushing it up now. The 3 from Banchero. He buries it from 3. Banchero's got 6 points.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions and really versatile score. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Banchero. He has 6. Pass to Flagg. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Flagg's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Black passes to Batadze. Here's Bane, defended by Thompson. Back to Batadze. 6 to shoot. Black outside from deep, and Davis with the block.
And that's what's amazing about Davis. He can block shots coming from anywhere on the floor.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Russell. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Davis against Carter, and stolen by Bane. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Well, that's AD at his best, playing big and finishing at the rim.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 7-point differential. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
They get it again. Horford, lively with a block. Bane against Thompson. Pass to Davis. Up and over Carter. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
From deep, Bane. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Washington, defended by Wagner. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
2 on the clock. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Wagner. Carter's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Dallas leading by 7. On the court right now for Dallas. Washington and Gafford the combo inside. Hardy is out there with Max Christie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the 2-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now here's Wagner. Yet to see a basket. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Yeah, I like seeing Carter Jr. challenge the defense, and he's so good at drawing these fouls.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high. And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
Suggs is checked in for Jones. Marshall outside. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And it's Dallas scoring again.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Back to Christie. Here's Hardy. Back to Christie. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. No good, off the front rim.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christie. Flagg comes in for Marshall. And Russell is subbed in for Hardy.
Yeah, Davis making the game look so easy. He's having fun out there right now and putting up a big scoring number.
Now here's Suggs, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Into the lane. And here's Horford for 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Stolen by Gafford. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Russell. And now it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Stolen by Carter. Black with it. Davis on him. Black, no good. The Mavericks lead by 10. Gafford passes to Davis. Back to Gafford. Outside Davis. Gafford the screen. Launches a 3. Davis can't hit.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Orlando making some changes. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
Yeah, physically they are being overwhelmed in the paint right now. That can be hard to fix because it's a personnel issue.
It's the 2K leaderboard featuring this month's field goal percentage leaders. Cooper Flagg, number 1.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. The 3 from Banchero. And another miss by Orlando. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Mavs. And Tim, last made, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Lively's checked in.
Number 2, Derek Lively.
And it's the Magic with the ball, trailing by 13. From the line, Banchero no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Flagg. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Over Banchero. And it's Davis finishing things off inside.
And with that size and skill set, AD is such a versatile offensive player.
And here's Wagner. No points yet. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Jalen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 6. Lively on the double. Now Bane, an effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Mavericks lead by 15. High post Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now here's Banchero. Bane with a screen on Davis. Pass to Horford to end the run. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Flagg. Thompson outside. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Lively's got his second bucket of the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Unloads from 13, and he can't bank that one in. Dallas shooting the ball 70% in this game. Out to Thompson, and stolen by Suggs. A minute 37 left in the first half of this one.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs? Getting off the floor with such ease.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Here's Suggs. Nice D from Thompson.
That's an awesome defensive effort. A great contest right at the rim.
Here's Flagg. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jones with the ball. Russell covering. Bane, the pass to Suggs. Banchero right side. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Jones. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And Thompson gets it to go.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Banchero surveys. Wagner for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Mavericks ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. You suck. One more time, a round of applause.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
You take a look at Orlando. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. But something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. They're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Magic.
You can't stop it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Well, you're going to have to adjust the way you're defending him. He is getting whatever he wants right at the rim.
And Russell's got the ball here for the Mavs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
Banchero outside. Bataze a screen on Davis. The three from Banchero. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Here's Russell. And he comes up with a bucket. Russell's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Russell against Suggs. Pass to Flagg. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute. Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. The guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Brian, back to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. The Mavericks lead by 15. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 12. Fires from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Flagg. Late into the season, let's check out the standings in the West. You look at Dallas, they have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
A reliable distributor, Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day. And we talk about generational talents. Cooper Flagg certainly on that list. He has a very high floor with a Hall of Fame ceiling.
Now here's Russell. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Davis with a screen on Wagner. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From behind the arc. And another miss by Orlando.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Russell.
Timeout.
Russell's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Orlando calls timeout. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Anthony Davis.
Well, when you're a seasoned vet, it becomes much harder to get off the floor and challenge shots over time. I think that's what he's going through and why his block averages have dropped.
Bane, no good. And Russell's got the ball here for Dallas. Here's Davis, driving in, and finished off by Davis.
That's what makes Davis such a tough matchup. His ability to put the ball on the floor at his size.
And Orlando shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Shot to stop the run. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Suggs. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, nice initiative from Suggs. Seeing an easy scoring opportunity and pouncing on it.
Hey, right here.
Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Lively with a screen on Banchero. Here's Davis, plenty of space. And again, it's Dallas.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And a fast break now, the Mavericks on the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, you can also throw in what a great job they've done defensively, blocking and altering shots and just playing with a committed effort defensively.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there, running the floor.
There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Washington against Banchero. Drains the triple. Banchero's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Pass to Flagg. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Banchero outside. Three-pointer. And another three for Orlando.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And you look at the fit with Cooper Flagg and the Mavericks, Tim. Man, what stands out here?
I think the first thing for me is just his competitive edge. He is ready to make an immediate impact because of his toughness. Eventually, his aggressiveness as a scorer will catch up to that.
And we forget he's still a teenager.
Yeah, but he certainly is made for this stage.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Horford, he's checked in for Batadze. Carter comes in for Paolo Banchero. Howard's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Wagner. It's both from the stripe.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And so it's Dallas with it. Orlando making their last shot. Over to the wing. And stolen by Jones. Pass to Howard. Lets the three fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. There's 39 seconds left in the third. To the paint.
Oh, showtime. Flagg going up to get it.
Jones with the ball. Still no points. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando.
Number 4, Jalen Suggs.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Carter, a screen on Russell. Jones from outside. And another three for Orlando.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Flagg. Pass to Gafford. Here's Washington. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Dallas with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. We've got Davis. Max Christie is out there with Hardy. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Magic trail by 16. The three from Bane. Gets the three to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
High post Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
Black outside. The three is up. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Davis. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 31 points for Anthony Davis. Black outside. Now here's Bane. There's the three. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Davis on the table. And finished off by Davis.
Nobody wanted to get in the way of that. Something a little extra on that finish by Davis.
The Magic making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Lively's checked in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Suggs against Christie. Shoots from 14. Orlando again missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Washington. Outside Davis. Back to Washington. Davis a screen. Lets it fly. And it's Washington missing. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Orlando. It's a 16-point game. They get it back. And here's Suggs. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his third foul of the game. Batase's checked in for Carter.
Coming onto the floor for Orlando, number 35, Goga Bitadze.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. The three from Suggs. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Davis, the pass to Hardy. Screen by Lively. Lets it fly. The wide open shot is on the money.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Suggs. Jones from outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. Hardy. Soft touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Bane. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Jones.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
Pass to Davis. Horford with a steal. Banchero outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Banchero's got 22 points.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Russell, the pass to Thompson. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 16. Banchero outside. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Banchero. Takes a three. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Flagg. Back to Lively. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Banchero. Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Inside. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Timeout. Magic. Bane is checked in for Orlando. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Suggs. Jacks up a three. Cleared away by Davis.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Russell. Wagner with the rebound. Magic trail by 13. Banchero. Oh, missed on the tray. For Dallas, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate. And the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Now Banchero. Let's loose for three. And he nails it.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Dallas leading by 8. Russell deciding where to go with it. Here's Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. Now the Magic with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Bane. Suggs. The putback! How about the activity?
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Now Davis. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. It's cleared away by Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 6. Wagner with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them back.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Now here's Wagner. Batase a screen on Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Bane! The triple drop.
Zero fear from Bane. He wants to take the big shots.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And zero fear. Cooper Flagg, the rookie, born for the moment.
Timeout, Magic. Bane against Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Jalen Suggs. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Desmond Bane. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Here's Orlando.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, they need a quick bucket and a foul. Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, one of the more versatile bigs in this league. AD can guard anyone and can attack from anywhere on the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Bane puts up the tray. Cash from downtown. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Klay Thompson at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Orlando calls timeout. They're losing by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Russell. And count it.
D'Angelo Russell.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
AD, a big night for you offensively. Seemed like you were willing this team to victory. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, this whole day, I was talking to myself just saying, be dominant. This is a time where you be dominant, take over games, and that's what I was trying to do all tonight. Just try to go out at my opponent, and make the best shots for myself and for my teammates. And we were able to make some big shots, make some big plays, but we got another one tomorrow, and we got to be dominant as well, and it starts with me.
Coach and LeBron have said since day one, this offense has to go through you. Thanks, AD.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.